You hear people talking, and it's very popular now for people to say, this woman is operating within her masculine, or this person is operating within their feminine, which is foolishness. They don't know what they're talking about. You even hear Christians talking that nonsense, and it's no such thing. They associate, nurturing and caring and emotions with, that's feminine energy, and then masculine energy being fire and building and things like that. They really don't know what they're talking about. What they've tried to do is take specific attributes away from actual deities, because they want to pretend like the deities don't exist, because they're embracing the fake deities, Jesus, Yeshua, Allah, Yahweh, Brahman, and so forth, who don't exist, never exist of any form or of any race. And we show that in our Kuku Tuntum, how these fictional cartoon characters were manufactured. But they've tried to take these attributes away from actual deities and start talking about masculine and feminine energy, and they're writing books and doing seminars about masculine and feminine energy. Pure nonsense. So let's give an example of that real quick. This is on our Akradin Boson page on our website. So in the Akan tradition, the Akradin Boson are the male and female divinities that govern the solar, lunar, and planetary bodies that govern the 7-day week. So Sunday is the day of the sun, and Monday is the day of the moon, moon day, Monday, and so forth. And Tuesday is the day of Benna and Abena, which are the male and female forces, which the whites and offspring call Mars, but we call Benna and Abena. Mercury is called Aku and Akan, which is Awuku and Akua, the male and female divinity, called Set and Nebuchadnezzar and Ancient Kemet. So we show these correlations. Hold on. In our chart here, what we did here was we showed the solar, lunar, and planetary bodies. That, that cycle, you see these different bodies, cyclically every 7 days they move into position and affect the earth in a specific fashion and so forth. The spiritual forces that animate the sun, animate the moon, animate these various planets. We show their names, their popular names in ancient Kemet, the very same divinities and their sacred statuary in our Akan culture. So our Sar in Kemet is Awusi in Akan. Our Set in Kemet is Adjua in Akan, but she's also called Esi in Akan. Abena is Sekhmet, who's also called Bedat in ancient Kemet. She's called Abena in Akan. Heru Bedet, Bedeti, Herakuti, or Heru Bedeti. Sometimes it's winged solar disk and so forth, but he's also shown as the golden falcon. He's called Benna in Akan. He's called Heru Bedat or Heru Bedet in ancient Kemet, but that's Bedat is Benna in Akan. Nebuchadnezzar is called Akua in Akan. Awuku or Kwekwanansi is Set in ancient Kemet. Heru is Yao in Akan. Nekbet is Abba. Wachet is Ya. Het Heru is Afi, but she's also called Cheche in Akan, which is Het Head in ancient Kemet. Amen Min in Akan is Amen Min or Amen Mini in Akan and so forth. So these different divinities governing the solar, lunar, and planetary bodies. Let's go back real quick. So you see Sechima or Sekhmet. She's a warrioress. She spills blood through warfare. She spills blood through menstruation. She governs menstruation, but she also governs warfare. She's a warrioress, a divine killer, but she's also a healeress. She governs the lymphatic system in the body. And let me just go back real quick just to show you that chart once again. In our chart, you can see that we also show these 11 divinities, male and female divinities, also govern the 11 major body systems. Within us, 11 major body systems are their shrines within our bodies. So You see Sekhmet governs the lymphatic system. That is a law enforcement structure in the body. You'll see the Akan numbers. That's numerology from 1 to 11 and so forth. Numerology in the true sense. These numbers are associated with the energy of these actual deities. Sechima, third born and so forth. Esa is the number for 3. Sa is also the number for the term for war and so forth. So the lymphatic system wages war against cancerous cells and bacterial agents and so forth. She's a warrioress in the cosmology. She wages war against the enemy, but she's also a healeress. Your lymphatic system also helps to heal the body and so forth. When she's waging war against the enemy and killing the enemy as a lioness, bloodthirsty, ripping the enemy apart. She's wearing the solar disc on her head and so forth. So you see, she can be shown as a woman, but also the head of a lioness, or sometimes just the full body of the lioness. Solar disc on her head, fire energy, fire spitting cobra on the head and so forth. Red fire divinity. You also see the lioness here. The pseudo researchers and pseudo spiritualists and so forth will talk about, oh, if she's waging war like that and expending all this fire, then she's in her masculine. That's pure stupidity. There's masculine fire, a masculine expression of fire. There's a feminine expression of fire. There's a masculine expression of water. There's a feminine expression of water. Sechima Sekhmet is a warrioress divinity. She's an expression of the feminine aspect of fire. Just like her male counterpart, Heru Bedeti, is an expression of the masculine aspect of fire. And he's shown sometimes as a falcon, but sometimes in the form of a lion with a triple Atef crown. So he's shown as a lion, and she's shown as a lioness. When a lioness is with other lionesses and they're hunting, are they operating in their masculine? And that's because they don't have a man around and they're forced to operate in their masculine. And once they get with a man, then they can submit and they can be in their flowery nature and they don't have to be so masculine and fiery. Pure stupidity. These people have no knowledge whatsoever of masculine and feminine energy. But all these conversations about masculine energy in her masculine, in his feminine, they have no knowledge. If they're not talking about actual deities, then they don't know what they're talking about. And most of these individuals are totally brainwashed with pseudo religion, yet they're trying to talk about what masculine energy is. They're a female, Wachet is a female feminine force of fire. Sekhmet, a force of fire. Anuket, a force of fire. There are many female fire divinities, just like there are many female water divinities. When they're operating in their natural fire, they are not operating in their masculine aspect. That's pure stupidity. So